Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Donna. A very happy welcome to you. And for those who are returning, thank you so much again for joining me. It does warm my heart so much that you guys choose to spend some moments of your day with me. So I'm gonna make this as quick as I can possibly do that. Happy July and happy birthday to my daughter. Today is my daughter's 18th birthday and she recently moved away, and I'm very sad that I cannot spend this day with her. Either way, I would be working anyways, but I'm very sad that I do not get to spend my daughter's 18th birthday with her. So happy birthday, Zoe. I love you so, so much, and I hope that your day is amazing. I know that you are also working today, but know that I love you so, so much. I miss you so, so much. And the next time we see each other, we're going to have to do some celebrating. With that being said, thank you guys again. Today I am doing my June empties. So I have quite a bit here, and there's a lot to go over, so we're just going to jump in. So the first thing I pick up is this Bath & Body Works Wild Blackberries and Basil Gentle Foaming Hand Soap with pure honey. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a pretty much Bath & Body Works foaming hand soap connoisseur. I love their hand soap, and when I can pick up a new scent, I do, so that I can figure out whether I'm going to like it or not. This one is a little too floral for me. I have to admit, I really thought it was going to smell more like blackberries, and it kind of just smells like alcohol a little bit, but like a floral alcohol, and that might be because it has fresh blackberries, sparkling champagne, and basil scent to it, if you guys can see that. I think what I'm smelling is the champagne. Not a huge fan of champagne. I can't get it past my nose, let alone down my throat, and that might be why I don't like this so much. I did end up moving it from my bathroom into my kitchen because I use the hand soap at my kitchen sink a lot less frequently than I use it at my bathroom sink. So I did end up moving this out there, which is why it took forever to finish this one. I'm just not a fan of this scent. I do love their gentle foaming hand soaps though, because I wash my hands all the time, and this stuff keeps my hands from getting to the extent where they're cracking and bleeding all the time. So it's a great thing to purchase. I will repurchase this gentle foaming hand soap over and over and over again, but probably not this scent. The next thing I have are these e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. There are 20 pre-moistened cleansing cloths in here, and I did purchase this for my trip to California. They worked for their purpose. They did kind of sting my eyes a little bit. I am not super fond of e.l.f. Makeup Remover because of that, but they were super inexpensive. I picked them up at Walmart. I had forgot to bring a cleanser with me, and even if I had, like, you can't, I typically use, you know, liquid cleansers, and you can't take that much liquid with you on a plane. So I purchased these. They worked for what they're worth. I've repurchased them probably in a pinch because they're so inexpensive, but they're not my go-to. The next thing I have is this Mica Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I did get this from my mom, who actually got it in a Birchbox, I believe, because I forgot a dry shampoo sample here. So I did use this up while we were gone. There seems to be a little bit left in it. Not a lot of it. It does smell okay. It definitely smells clean, that's for sure. It says it's sea buckhorn berry scented, I believe. It doesn't smell very berry-y. It's really good. It's a really good dry shampoo. I didn't find any problems with it. I will say that it feels a lot better in my hair than the Oral-B stuff that I've used in the past. It's not a bad dry shampoo. I do like it. I didn't really much prefer this scent wholly. It does smell clean, but it just doesn't, I don't know, it's kind of an odd soapy scent, and I don't really like that. But you know how sometimes when you use dry shampoo and then you run your fingers through your hair and then your fingers feel coated? That dry shampoo didn't do that. So the next thing I have in here is a couple of these Japanese makeup brush cleansers in here. So I bought these for my trip specifically. I did use one of them while on my trip, and the other one I used up before I went on my trip and then filled it with some setting spray because I didn't have a small bottle of setting spray. I ended up never using the setting spray. It was just far too hot out there, and like I just didn't really wear a whole lot of makeup while I was down there. What I did wear, I did take off the brushes with this guy, but I will always repurchase this Japanese makeup brush cleanser spray because I think it works really well, and it's a little more inexpensive than the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner that you can pick up at Sephora. I think it has the same amount of ounces in its bottle, maybe a little bit less, for about $9 less. So it is actually a really great brush cleanser, and I can pick these up. These are pretty standard 3-packs at my local TJ Maxx for like $5. So the next thing I have in here is this Wet n Wild makeup remover. I am so glad to see this out of my collection. This stuff, while I loved the application process of this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you just put your cotton pad on here and press down, and it pulls up product into your cotton pad, and I love that application process. This stuff stung my eyes so badly, and it actually kind of dried out my skin when I used it in places other than my eyes, which I am not a fan of because I already have super dry skin. So this is, it says for eyes, lips, and face, but I found that I was not able to use it around my eyes because it stung super bad. I did not like the feeling of it on my lips. It was really kind of weird feeling, almost like super oily. And while it went on my face feeling oily, it dried my skin out so bad. So I will not repurchase this, which is a shame because it is a nice application process. I love the applicator on it, and it's only like $5 at Walmart. The next thing I have for you is this Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I fell in love with it. I was using it 1 to 2 times a week in the shower, and I think I got it in October, so it lasted forever. I know that there was some kind of hype on the Facebooks, the social medias out there when we got this product about it not having very much product in it and it being half empty. Like literally, folks, I used this 1 to 2 times a week and it lasted me since October. So if you're not using a handful of it, which you shouldn't be using anyways, it's going to last forever. It is a $58 product. However, I will probably not repurchase it because it is a $58 product. But the one that I have currently is from my FabFitFun box, and it is a $70 product. So if it came down to the two, I would definitely repurchase this one. I did find that it worked well on my skin for what it was supposed to do. It sloughed off all the dead skin. My skin felt so good after using it, and my pores looked so much better after using it. I'm not a person that has super big pores in the first place, but I did feel like this helped refine the appearance of my pores, and it cleaned my face so good. It felt so nice after I used it. So, but with my skin being as sensitive as it is, I could only use it 1 to 2 times a week. Mostly 1 time a week. Occasionally I was able to use it 2 times a week. It is an amazing product. If you can get yourself into Dr. Brandt's skincare, do, because his skincare is amazing. Her skincare is amazing. This brand is an amazing skincare brand. The next thing I have is this Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I bought this specifically to put in my purse, so it lasted a long time because I don't use a lot of facial sprays throughout the day. But in the hotter months, I was using it. And here recently, I actually was using it to re-moisten my blender before I went into my face to blend some more makeup onto my face, and it worked so good, and it smells so nice, and it's just really soothing to your skin, I feel like. So this was only like $7. I will definitely repurchase this. As a matter of fact, I just placed an Ulta order, and I believe that this is a product that I repurchased in that Ulta order, and if not, then I must have taken it out of my basket, but it was in my basket. So it says it invigorates dry skin, dry, tired skin, and I feel like it did that. I feel like it did what it was supposed to do for my face. The next item I have, and if you're familiar with my channel, you know this is like the 15th bottle of this that I've had in the last year. I feel like it's not as empty as I thought it was. It feels like it's got, I could use that. I'm going to use the rest of that tonight, but today, this is my Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. This is my holy grail, ride or die makeup remover. I only use it on my eyes because that's what it's for, and it doesn't dry them out. It actually makes them feel pretty moisturized. It doesn't sting my eyes, and I have super sensitive eyes, so when I find one that doesn't sting my eyes, I kind of stick with it. Every single time I try a different one, it doesn't pan out the way I really want it to pan out, because this is not inexpensive. This is like $16, but for me, it lasts. And for me, it does the job that I want it to do without hurting. And when you can find a product that helps you do what you want it to do, and it doesn't hurt or sting or whatever, you should jump on it. And that should be your go-to, and that should be your holy grail. And that is what this item has become. So will I repurchase it? I already have. Will I continue using it? Absolutely. I have a friend that sells this, and when I am no longer around here, I will probably still buy it from her and have her send it to me, or find a new Mary Kay consultant, because I just don't know what I would do without this. The next item I have in here is these watermelon detoxifying makeup wipes. They are by Beauty Concepts, and there are 60 wipes in this. I got this pack from TJ Maxx for the same price that I got this pack at Walmart, and there are 40 more wipes in here, and they do not sting my eyes. They don't smell like watermelon, so I don't know why it says watermelon. But they also don't smell like alcohol, which I find a lot of wipes do. They are really great wipes. I bought 2 packs of them. I'm still using my second pack. They last forever. I just didn't want to take this giant guy on my trip with me, and I got it for $4 at TJ Maxx. The sad thing about TJ Maxx is sometimes when you purchase something from there and you really find that you like it, sometimes they quit carrying it. So I will continue to go back to TJ Maxx and see if I can't find them. The next thing I have in here is this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in Ash Brown. This is my go-to eyebrow pencil. So I have tried just about a multitude of mini eyebrow pencils. I prefer eyebrow pencils because Pomade and I don't really get along. This is Pomade on my eyebrows today. And because in a video you'll see on Wednesday, I did a full face of samples, and that's the only kind of eyebrow stuff that I had in my basket. So that is what's on my face. But this is my go-to. I typically will do an eyebrow pencil. I have used Benefit Goof Proof, which I hated. I have used the Brow Wiz, which I actually kind of loved, but the pigmentation on it was a little wonky for me. And my sister-in-law, or soon-to-be sister-in-law, actually was here one day when I was doing my mother's makeup and said, I have some NYX brow pencils. You want to use them? And I'm like, sure. So she brought them in, and she used them on my mom because at that point in time, I didn't feel comfortable enough to do somebody else's makeup. At this point, I've done several other people's makeup for several occasions and really enjoy it, and really think that it's kind of weird because a year ago, I would have never been asked to do somebody's makeup, ever. So anyways, she used them, and so I purchased some because I really liked the way that they performed on my mom, and now they're my go-to. They're $10. You can now pick up NYX at Walmart, so they're super easily accessible, and they're amazing brow pencils. They have a nice nice fine tip at the top, and then they also have a nice spoolie. I like this spoolie but don't like the spoolie all at the same time. It is a super stiff spoolie, so if you love a super stiff spoolie, you will love this pencil. But this has replaced the Brow Wiz in my makeup collection. Will I repurchase it? Absolutely. Already have, and I will continue to do so, especially since now they're at Walmart and I have a Walmart close to me. I don't have an Ulta or a Sephora close to me. This is only at Ulta though. I don't think that they sell NYX at Sephora, but I don't have either one of those stores close to me, so I will always repurchase this eyebrow pencil. The next and last item I have in my empties this month is this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Base Hydrating Primer. I got this in an IPSY. I don't typically use my samples, but I was super excited to use this. I have one or two makeup, sorry, doing a little dance there. I have one or two Makeup Forever products. It's a brand that I'm really interested in trying more of, so I was really super excited to try it. So even though I don't typically pull out the samples from my IPSY bags very often, I did pull this out and wanted to use it. I don't love it. I feel like it was way too, first of all, I only got like 3 uses out of this giant tube. So if that tells you anything, and I don't use a whole lot of primer on my face. Yes, I prime everything, but typically you can use just a small dollop of primer and get every area of your face. So the fact that I only got 3 uses out of this tells me it was about half full when I got it, which is disappointing. And part of the reason why I'm thinking about canceling IPSY. Secondly, it was so like watery, I guess. Probably because it's hydrating, but it was so watery that it felt like it just went onto my skin and then into my skin and really didn't do anything for my makeup, which it states that it is a hydrating primer, so you would think that it would help your makeup, and it really didn't. I put this on like I would a moisturizer. The second and third time I used it, I put it on like I would a moisturizer and then had to put another primer on top instead of putting a moisturizer first and then a primer. So it wasn't my favorite product. I won't be repurchasing this product anytime soon. So that is the end of my empties for the month of June. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, it warms my heart that you do, because I know that you don't have to. I hope that you loved this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave some comments down in the comments section about what are your empties this month. It really does help out my channel and help me grow for you guys to give me a like, share a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope that you'll want to do that on your way out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, bye guys.